All right, welcome to the channel for a special broadcast of what the heck do you do when they shut your power off? With all the wildfires going on in LA, I'm all the way in Menifee, and we've been lucky enough to not have it go off yet, but finally it went off. So I am fully equipped right here. So we're moving out of this house into my RV. I have Starlink, I have everything I need right here, fully loaded, ready to go. I got fuel in my fuel tank. That's how you prepare for a power outage. As a avid RVer, that's what I do. I make sure I have this thing ready to rock at any moment. I could hook this thing up and head for Ocotillo right now, which I would, but I gotta stay here and try to keep my groceries good. Look at my electric gate. I can't even open the gate when the power's out. So we're gonna get the power hooked back up to the house and hooked up to all the stuff. I'll show you how I do it. I thought you guys would like to know, you'd enjoy this. So this is not a big deal. For some people it is, but when you're ready, it's a piece of cake. Let's get that Predator out. Always got the old Predator ready to rock. Plus I got my Onan right here. And I also have that little Yamaha. So that's a nice little emergency generator. You can take that with you. You can take it over to a buddy's house. That's a good one to have. I always keep it in my RV just in case something happened. And right now, we might run my son's house off of that one. All right, the first thing is lock your property up if you got dogs. Why? Because this guy gets spooked. What's up, Dozer? You spooked? Yeah, because the smoke alarm keeps beeping. And we don't want him to take off, or then we got a secondary issue. So we got that gate closed. We got the tractor over here. We got to get that Predator in place and hooked up. All right, we got the Predator running. She's kicking butt. Just got to make sure she's got fuel in it. Always be prepared when the power goes out. So we got one main cord. Look at this. We just got one nice fat cord. You always want to have pretty decent. This is probably a number 12, so it's decent enough. We got that one running in there. Running right in the back door. There we go. All right, we got a nice little outlet here. Got the internet plugged in. We got the refrigerator plugged in on this one. We got more internet here. You gotta have the internet up and running. We're rocking and rolling. That's how you do it. Here's your refrigerator plugged in. We just pull it out from the wall, plug it right into the Jenny. You're good to go. That way you don't lose your food. You got about 4 hours. Tape this thing shut. Do not open it. And I think you have about 4 hours. Isn't that right? 4 hours and your stuff will stay good. Just don't open the doors. There you go. Tim's little tips on getting your house up and running with the power when the power's out. All right, secondary plug right here. Plugged in. You shouldn't need much more than this. You don't want to be running anything big, but you can run a couple of fridges easy. And I ran that one right over to my son's house, so he's got power. We are up and running. No problem here. Most importantly, it's 3:29. I gotta go get this mop cut. That's the most important thing, getting my hair cut. 4 o'clock, see ya. All right, always make sure you got gas in a can. I got 2 cans here. I got somebody coming over. My father-in-law needs to borrow a can because he doesn't have a big enough can to run his generator. You need a big enough can to run that generator all night. So you're gonna need more than 2.5 gallons. So get yourself a 5-galloner. There it is, topped up, ready to rock. That's it. Very simple when the power goes out. Nothing to be panicked about if you got your crap and you're ready. All right, I got a Harbor Freight Predator generator right here, and I have everything in my house running on this right now. Simply, just through a bunch of extension cords. Of course, I'm not running my AC and big things like that. but everything runs off of this. I have light in the house, it's no problem. You just connect your extension cords, you run them to the appliances you need, and you're good to go. Just keep this thing fueled up. And the one thing I forgot was my deep freezer, so don't forget your deep freezer. I plugged this in. I just happen to have this adapter here. If you don't have all these, you can just plug into these. Pretty easy, and nothing's on fire, nothing's even warm. Generator isn't even revving. So it is possible to run everything off your Predator 3500 or any generator you have. No problem. This runs my deep freezer in my garage and all this stuff. Even in my little guest house, in my pool house, I got another refrigerator in there, so I have that line going that way. But piece of cake. If you got any questions, comment below. There's your voltage. Running good. Just make sure you got a gas can and keep that thing full. All right, here's our main power line coming in here, and we got it through the door, and we just got it plugged in right here. Run that over here. We got a little box on the other side of that I got rigged up, and then we got everything plugged in here. We got this one running into one room. That's for the internet. This one's for my this goes to the router, this goes to the internet thing, this one goes to the refrigerator, this one here, that one goes to the refrigerator. So our fridge is running on that. There you go, we got fridge. Piece of cake. We got candles out, no problem. But it can't be done. Here you go. Come across this way. We got a lot of cord here, and we got a couple of plugs, so you need to plug in a phone charger. We just got splitters there. We got the one plug-in light, so you always need a lamp in your house. And then I got this one power cord running into my bedroom. All right, and then this cord runs in here. Boom, plugged right into there, into my plug, and then that way I can run all my computer and everything. So real simple. Got a couple of extra extension cords in case we need to tap into anything, but very simply done. And the old Predator is just running away. So there you go, guys. That's it. Simple deal, not a big deal. Don't need to try to do any fancy wiring. I got this going to my garage here. Don't need any fancy wiring, just a bunch of extension cords. I got my deep freezer hooked up to this. Keep that cool, and that'll work for quite a while. So there you go. Thought I'd help you guys out with that little tidbit of information, since everybody's having some serious issues with their refrigerators running out and flooding the floor and all that stupid stuff. Just make sure you have a generator. If you don't have one at this point, you're out of luck. There we go. See, revs up every once in a while. So when you're using a little more power, it has to give it a little oomph. So there you go. Predator 3500 inverter. Pretty quiet too. I'm talking to you while it's running. All right. Good luck.